Welcome back to Redneck's Dirty Hands. I'm Pete, and today we got a little project on the go. Literally. Look at this little sweetie. That's a nice one. I got my my big turbo T-Cat. This here is the wee cat. Let's take a look, see what we're going to do to this fella. All right, this little sweetie right here is a 1994 Arctic Cat Kitty Cat. Nice clean little unit. A buddy of mine brought it over. A friend of his picked it up for his kids there, but it's unfortunately been nothing but a disappointment. He bought it, unloaded it, drove it like 100 feet, and that was game over. The little 60cc motor in there quit working, and it has not run since. So want to try and get this thing up going before his kids outgrow it and get any use out of it. So it's in good shape, but what we're going to be doing is taking the that stock old 60cc Kawasaki motor out of there, and we're going to put that 6-horse Briggs and Stratton in there. So already got a Amazon, you know, whatever, carburetor round slide, getting rid of the governor and all that stuff on that fella. We'll have the thumb throttle with the cable going to it. I've got to turn that motor around. Got to get a clutch on there. These ones are neat. They rotate the opposite way, and they got a gear drive in there to turn it the other way. So we're going to be ditching all that, putting the 4-stroke in the kitty cat, and hopefully his kids will get some use out of it. The weather's starting to turn. We're getting into the fall months here, and before you know it, we'll have some snow on the ground. His kids will have some fun ripping this little sucker around. So let's rip it all out of there and see how this motor's going to fit. So I've got the big 4-stroke mounted in my T-Cat, and now I got a little 4-stroke mounted in the wee cat. Now it's all said and done. I made up the mount for it, got it so it bolts down in the stock location, so there's no modifications there. They just welded the plate onto it so it matches for the Briggs pattern. So that way, if he wants to ditch this down the road or whatever and put her back to stock, he can, with nothing's been hacked or cut or modified. All I've done is put a piece of plate to the tunnel here and then mounted the original brake and tensioner assembly to that. So nothing's welded, it's replaceable that way. I didn't want to modify this thing and change it from completely stock that way. You know, if a collector wanted it and put it all back to stock, nothing's bastardized on it, you know. It's good clean anyway. I still got to clean it all up and paint it or whatever. I did a few things off camera, you know. I got a little carried away, but I still got more to do. I had to make the fuel cell for it, or the little gas tank mounted to the motor. I couldn't use the original one. It was too tall, and I didn't want to have to put a fuel pump on it and mount the tank low. I still wanted to keep it gravity fed, so I made that up. You know, I got to keep practicing my welds, and from the looks of those welds, I still got to keep practicing, but it is what it is. But yeah, it's looking pretty good. You know, I just made my own little bungs on the lathe there and welded them in, and then ordered that filler cap off of Amazon. That worked out pretty good. That Amazon carburetor and the throttle cable, there's a few issues with that. That cable was like too short. The thing was idling high or whatever, but I managed to find a little extra give in there. Took the little jam nut, cut that out, so we got a little bit slack going there. And the throttles works. I'll have to come up with the hand grip to replace the stock one. The original one's just a big old chunk of hard plastic there, so that ain't happening. But yeah, for now, the wee cat has a 4-stroke in it. So, you know, that fuel tank I made is a little on the small side. I don't even know if it would hold 2 liters, but that's a 4-stroke. They just sip the fuel, so that one tank will probably last as long as his kids ride this, and then they'll grow it. Who knows? Probably not, but whatever. At least now they can drive it for more than 10 feet, and that thing will run anywhere. You can get one of those motors at Home Depot. Those, yeah, not so much. So let's clean it up. I want to paint the motor up a little bit and clean up that fuel cell, get it looking a little nicer, and then maybe try it outside. See if it'll... I'm a little too heavy for it, but maybe I'll see if I can talk sheesh into giving it a rip. And just like that, she's running. I got no exhaust on it yet. I still got to come up with that, but as you can see and hear, yeah, not bad. I even got the kill switch all hooked up, so that's good. So now we just got to finalize a few things. I'm going to take that all back apart, clean all that, get it all painted and looking proper, and then should be good to go. Kids should have some fun, so maybe we'll strip her down, start tidying it up. Okay, we cats all back together. Let's check it out. All right, it's all back together, painted up, looking like a pretty cat, not a kitty cat now. Worked out pretty good. I kind of like it. We just got the straight pipe candy cane kind of looking exhaust on her. Just comes right out the top, whoop, out the bottom. It's a little loud and proud, but I'm sure the kids will like it. If they don't, well then go cry to your mama about it, because I'm done with that sucker. Now, the clutch is on there. The original brake setup's working. The fuel cell's all set up and working. Whatever, I didn't measure how much fuel it holds. Hopefully enough for a good time. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's looking good. Got the Redneck's Dirty Hands on there. Painted up the recoil on there. Green, matched, the little purple pinstriping, matched the seat. Although the seat's looking a little tired. We're going to have to recover that. Get that tuned up to match the rest of her. She's nice and clean, tight and right. Nice one. So hopefully we'll get a shot of this little kitty ripping down the driveway. Should be nice. I hope buddy there, his buddy, is happy with it, because I'm pretty proud of it. I think it looks pretty good. Sounds good, works good. Let's fire up with that exhaust and see what she sounds like. I've got it blocked up, a block of wood and a big old chunk of aluminum there. Hopefully I don't yank it right off the stand here, but we'll see if I can fire it up one-handed. This original kill switch, I'm gonna have to change that, because it's I don't know, it's like a welfare, works when it wants to, I guess, but we'll see. Come on, Betsy. Oh. Oh. Nice, let's go around to the business side. Sounds like a little Harley. I like the backfire. See if this kill switch works. Yeah, see, that's what I mean. This 1994 works when it wants to. Come on, you. Yeah, not happening right now. Ugh. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Gonna have to go on the old interwebs and order a new one of those, because hit and miss whenever you want to shut her down there. But yeah, breathe that baby in. Looks mwah, primo. Loving it. Now, I'm not sure if you can totally grasp how small this thing actually is, but if I back up a little bit here, there it is sitting beside Launchpad's four-wheeler. And yeah, that's like a micro machine, a little piece of Lego. Let's see if it goes down the driveway. Just in case you missed that. Yeah. I'm 205 or 210 pounds, give or take. And this sumbitch dangles. I don't know, for the little kids, this might be a little bit much. We might have to gear her down, but yeah, I wish I had one of these when I was a kid. That 4-stroke in this thing turns it into an absolute monster. I've seen other guys with their kids riding kitty cats around, and ain't none of them popping the skis like this sumbitch. So I think that's a win. Nice one. Okay, so sun's out, burnout. I know early, so I'm sure he'll be impressed with it. Well, thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I really enjoyed it. It was a fun little project, literally. But at least this way now, his kids will actually get to enjoy this thing, because if it dangles the skis with me on it, they're going to the moon, because I can't believe how good this thing actually works. They should have came with 4 strokes. Maybe they did, I don't know, but this one had a 2-stroke in it, and it was a piece of junk. So, got our sticker on there. Hopefully he leaves it on there and doesn't take it off, but you know, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it turned out great, and I hope you did too. So as always, you know, please subscribe. It helps us out. We want to keep doing stuff like this, and you know, we enjoy it, and your subscriptions help. Hit the like button, leave a notification, or turn the notification bell on, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of this thing. Take it easy.